テレ東BIZ。
Hi, good to see you again.
Yes, nice to see you again.
Hi, I'm Akko Sasaki from Tokyo. Thank you for taking your time. ではシュワルツマンさんぜひお話を伺いたいんですけれども、まずブラックストーンが S&P500 に、銘柄に盛り込まれました。さらにファンドで初の1兆ドルの預かり資産達成ということなんですけれども、今後ですね、その資産どのように運用、それから投資されていくんでしょうか。
Well, those assets are pretty well already invested. We started in 1985 with no assets when we founded the company, and now we have $1 trillion of assets, which is the largest amount in the world for what we call the alternative asset class, which is private equity and real estate, infrastructure and credit, and hedge funds, and a variety of other products. So we are continuing on exactly the way we've been doing with these assets as they've grown over the last 38 years.
今不動産というお話もありました。特に日本について伺いたいんですけれども、日本は今円安が進んでいます。そういった中で日本の不動産市場はどういうふうに移りますか？
Japan's real estate has always been a very good thing for us to buy. We've specialized in data centers, warehouses, other types of rental housing. And even though the currency has gotten somewhat weak, the market there has been quite tight. And we could foresee a situation where the currency actually could start to get a little stronger because inflation in Japan looks like it's around 2%. And I think the central bank will be spending some time trying to figure out what to do with that. Most countries in the world do not have negative interest rates. And so Japan transitioning from negative interest rates may have a very good effect on their real estate business over time.
となりますと日本での不動産市場への投資というのはこの後も広げられる予定でしょうか。もしそうであるとすればどういったジャンルが魅力的だというふうに考えていらっしゃいますか？
Well, we are always looking for good real estate in Japan. And we've been very fortunate that everything we've invested in appears to have worked out quite well. There are interesting areas in data centers, in warehouses and hotels, which are three very interesting areas for Blackstone.
ただこの後もしかしたら円高に行くかもしれないと先ほどお話ししていらっしゃいました。そうなりますと投資として少し縮小しようという考えにはなりますか？
Not necessarily. Japan has been fighting deflation for many, many years. And I've always found that when economic growth goes up, we do even better with our investments at Blackstone. We've enjoyed investing in Japan. It's worked out for us very well. I don't think small increases in interest rates will particularly change that.
ちょうどですが岸田総理大臣が資産運用特区を新たに創設すると発表しました。これは英語だけで行政手続きが進められるようにするですとか、要はビジネス環境や生活環境の整備を進めるということを打ち出したんですけれども、これに関してはどういうふうに見ていらっしゃいますか？
I think the Prime Minister, who I met with when I was in Japan recently, has some very good views on financial reform. Japan is a highly unusual country with lots of savings about $15 trillion of savings, but in a highly unusual position, with about half of it being in cash, where it earns very, very little. In most countries in the world, people invest their money to make more money for themselves and their families. Many of us have been advocating a change in Japan so the Japanese people can have a better outcome. I was very pleased when I met with the Prime Minister when he said that reforming investing and encouraging Japanese to invest more money was one of his 3 top priorities. At Blackstone, this is wonderful for us because we've developed a big suite of products that we think could appeal to the Japanese investors. What's important is that we do things that are conservative and also can significantly increase what Japanese savers can make.
日本は先ほどあったようにその長いデフレに苦しんできました。その間株式市場というのはほとんど上がらない時代が続きました。でその中で今日本人が株価に投資をするという中でその最も大事なことは何でしょうか。先ほど保守的な運用というふうにお話しされていましたけれども、日本人に合った運用というのは何がありますか。